This is how Bob Marley died. It didn't start like something deadly. In 1977, Bob Marley noticed a dark spot under his toenail. At first, it looked harmless, like a bruise, something small, something you ignore. But it wasn't a bruise. It was melanoma. Melanoma is one of the most aggressive forms of skin cancer, and when it appears under a nail, it can be even harder to detect. By the time it's found, it's often already spreading. Doctors told Marley what needed to be done. Amputation. They recommended removing the toe to stop the cancer from spreading further, but Marley refused. Part of that decision was medical fear, but part of it was belief. Marley followed the Rastafarian faith, which teaches that the body should remain whole. Cutting off a part of his body wasn't just a medical choice. It was spiritual. So instead of amputation, Marley had the nail bed removed. A less aggressive procedure, something that wouldn't alter his body as drastically. For a while, it seemed fine. He kept performing, kept touring, kept living like nothing had changed. But cancer doesn't just disappear. By 1980, things started to shift. During a tour, Marley collapsed while jogging in Central Park. That's when the truth became impossible to ignore. The cancer had spread. It wasn't just in his toe anymore. It had moved through his body, to his lungs, to his brain. Despite this, Marley kept going. He finished his tour, performed his final concert in Pittsburgh in September 1980, standing on stage, singing, while his body was already failing him. After that, his condition worsened rapidly. He sought treatment in Germany, an alternative therapy program led by a doctor who believed in non-traditional cancer treatments. For months, Marley stayed there, trying to fight something that had already spread too far. But nothing was working. His weight dropped. His strength faded. The man who once moved endlessly on stage was now struggling just to exist. Eventually, Marley made the decision to return home, to Jamaica, but he never made it. During the flight, his condition became critical. The cancer had taken too much. His body was shutting down. The plane had to land in Miami, Florida. He was rushed to the hospital, and on May 11th, 1981, at just 36 years old, Bob Marley died. The official cause of death was complications from melanoma, a cancer that started as something small, something easy to overlook, something that didn't seem urgent. And that's what makes this so unsettling. Because it didn't begin with something dramatic. No sudden collapse. No instant tragedy. It began quietly, with a single dark spot. And over time, it spread. Slowly, relentlessly, until there was nothing left to stop it. By the time Marley realized how serious it was already too late. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy all things deaf and morbid, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in my next one.